Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I only really liked M Plus in Legion. After Legion, I just kind of But yeah, definitely it is. I've seen the I've seen the statistics, and yeah, way more people do KSM now than ever. So yeah, that definitely. And I've seen, I'm just gonna say, like, some of the people I've seen get KSM, like, it's honestly like these are people that probably don't even know how to fucking program their mouse and they're getting KSM. So I'm just gonna say, like, you know it's easy when. It's probably because well, I don't know. I was gonna say it's probably because mounts are attached to it, but mounts have been attached to many seasonal type events for years, right? But that's what goes through my mind. It's like people are always bitching, mainly casuals. I'm just going to say casual people who literally only mount farm and that's it. That's all they like to do. They bitch about shit like that, right? That they can't get a mount because of this or that. And yeah, so I'm sure they're intentionally making it easier for those people. Yeah, at least what needs to be done for the mount, right? Like you'll always have the tryhards that go that much further afterwards, but I just thought it was a little more fun in Legion. I don't know what it is with, because it's not really that it's easier. That's not the reason I haven't really been liking M Plus lately. It's really just that the dungeons aren't very fun, I just really enjoyed the Legion dungeons, so I think we just need that expansion where I enjoy majority of the dungeons again, and then maybe I'll enjoy it. But doubtful. The, a lot of my enjoyment for things comes off the first time it exists, right? Yeah, because that's where it's the most challenging. That's where a good part of the hype is. And it's also before all these several add-ons come into play to play the game for you, more or less. And that's my biggest thing with M+. People aren't really doing M+. Their add-ons are doing their M+ for them. Yeah. It's the bad part. It's like, I like my Bagnon. Or actually, I don't even use Bagnon anymore. But I like my bag add-ons and all that, but I would easily part with them to get rid of all add-ons. Like, add-ons have destroyed this fucking game. Every fucking expansion, there's like an extra 100 add-ons. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, they existed back in vanilla too, but they were pretty minimal. And they didn't really play the game for you. They were just kind of quality of life, more or less. So, once upon a time, M+ didn't give mounts. Ironically, that was Legion. That's when I liked it. But I don't think that's the reason. I think there were many reasons to it. One, the dungeons were so much better. Two, I liked, although you can still track rating this way, but I liked tracking it off the IO site rather than in-game. And, yeah, basically, it's just the dungeons were better. But It wasn't at that point. That was because, you know, funny story for those that don't know, but M Plus was supposed to leave with Legion. M Plus was never supposed to actually stick around. It was a Legion feature, and it was gonna go away with Legion when it ended. But people liked it more than they thought, and they turned it into a full-fledged feature, you know, every expansion. So the first KSM mount was actually the last season of BFA. And I do have that mount. I've, you know, farmed the fuck to get that one. And that's, I like that one the best because it's the first one. So, yeah. Out of all my KSM mounts, that's the one that I'm the most proud of getting because, you know, because it was the first one that existed. But that's how long we went without KSM mounts, right? Like you were legit doing mythic pluses for like almost 10 seasons before they had a single mount.